After a little over a month of no on-track action in the AAPCS, we return when it matters the most for the championship race here today in Gateway. Only 4 drivers are eligible for this title, them being Daniel Suarez, Kurt Busch, Kyle Larson, and William Byron. 2 Hendrick Motorsports machines, 1 Chip Ganassi, and 1 Trackhouse. All Chevrolet Camaros battling for the title. Who will be the one to join the 2 drivers of Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick as AAPCS champions? Let's get down to the drivers to watch for, and them being Daniel Suarez. Starting off with him, a surprise Final Four appearance for him. The team definitely shocked that they were able to make it this far, especially with the season that they have had. He's starting on pole today. Daniel Suarez looking for a great run today, looking to take home the title to add it to his Xfinity Championship trophy. And Kurt Busch more confident than ever with his Chip Ganassi Monster Energy Chevrolet Camaro. He's had a strong run here before, looking to be a champion in the AAPCS. A little farther down the line, we can see Kyle Larson, very confident with his car today, qualified just outside of the top 5. Although looking for a strong run today at the title, looking to see where that number 5 Hendrick Motorsports entry will fare today. And just outside of the top 10, William Byron. He's got his work cut out for him today. He was the first driver this season to win multiple races, has not won since then. He won the doubleheader of Nebraska, won the oval race and the Roval. Drivers, start your engines as the command has been given. Drivers roll off for the final time in season number 3. On your front row today, we have Daniel Suarez with the pole and Kurt Busch to his outside. In row number 2, we have Joe Gibbs Racing, teammates of Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. In row number 3, it's the Chase and Chase show, Briscoe and Elliott in row number 3. In row number 4, we have Kyle Larson to the inside of the defending series champion from season number 2, Denny Hamlin. In row number 5, we have Joey Logano to the inside of the season 1 champion of Kevin Harvick. And in row number 6, we have Christopher Bell and William Byron, the 4th Final Four contender. As the rest of the field is going to go by on your screen, we're going to be going for 20 laps here today in Gateway for the Enjoy Illinois 300. Looking for some great racing here today. Going to have a lot of time for that to show. So let's see how these drivers will fare on this flat oval. And as we see the final graphic of the rows here, drivers are getting set. They're getting ready, getting their seatbelts tightened just one more time. Pace car down into the pit lane and off of turn number 4. Here they come to the green flag. We are racing in the championship. Daniel Suarez with a great start. Kyle Busch is going to be trying to get to the inside of his brother Kurt. He's going to clear him though. Top 3, now top 4, all single file. Here comes Kyle Busch down to the inside of his teammate Kurt Busch, championship contender. He's going to get crossed over though, down to the inside in turns 3 and 4. Kurt Busch looking to take second back once again. And Daniel Suarez licking his chops as the rest of the field is battling. He's going to get loose off of turn number 2. And now Kurt Busch is going to take advantage around the outside. Can he get it? Oh, Suarez is getting more and more loose off turn number 4. Kurt Busch to the lead now. Down to the championship lead is now the 1 car. And oh, Alex Bowman's going to spin around. The Bowman the Showman gets spun off of another Chevy. That is Austin Dillon. Yeah, it looks like Austin Dillon just gave a bump to the 48, and the 48 spun around into the outside wall. A lot of damage to the rear end of that Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet. Almost came back down into Tyler Reddick, collecting him in the entire mess. To Alex Bowman, ton of damage to the rear end of that Ally Chevrolet Camaro. He's going to be out of the race. An early caution here is going to reset the field. But the two championship contenders restarting on the front row. Kurt Busch and Daniel Suarez leading them down to turn number 1. Here comes Kyle Busch down to the inside of Daniel Suarez looking for second place. He might try to help out his brother here for the championship. And we can see William Byron here making his way through the field. And he's going to make it 3 wide with Hamlin and Larson. He's going to clear him back down to double file. We got radio transmission from the 5. And there it is. Kyle Larson's blowing up, and there goes the engine. Kyle Larson's engine expires here. The Hendrick Motorsports entry of Kyle Larson is out. And just like that, one of the 4 championship contenders are now out. What was once a Final 4 is now a Final 3 as Kyle Larson's engine expires. He brings it to the garage, the second Hendrick Motorsports car to DNF today. Could that raise some concern for the 24 car? He's going to be restarting on the second row right behind Kurt Busch. Green flag back in the air. Down the backstretch they go. William Byron's trying to make a move around the outside of Kurt Busch. Can he get it there? He gets a little wide though on the exit of the 4. He's going to try it again through turns 1 and 2. Can he get the run down the backstretch? Look as he's going to get a little push from the 99. And off of turn number 4, looks like William Byron's going to take over the lead as they go down into turns 1 and 2. Now Daniel Suarez looking to the outside of Kurt Busch. Can Kurt Busch hold on to second? He might lose it here to Daniel Suarez. Busch back on the inside of the 99. They're side by side for second. And problems with the leader. Here's some radio chatter. And the 24's having some more engine issues, and there it goes! Another Hendrick Motorsports motor has now blown here at Gateway. And this time, it is the second Final 4 contender of William Byron. It just blows up yet again. More engine trouble for the Hendrick Motorsports cars. Of course, Bowen only spun out and crashed, but 2 of the Hendrick cars have had engine issues so far. Not good for Hendrick at all, as both of their drivers who were contending for a championship are now out. Could that raise concern for these other 2 championship contenders as they are Chevys as well? Green flag back in the air. Kurt Busch and Daniel Suarez are going to single file it right now. And oh, we got more trouble. Martin Truex Jr. hard into the inside wall and back up into traffic, and there's a huge pile up in turns 1 and turns 3 and 4. Looks like Martin Truex Jr. tried to block a run from the 22. That did not work out whatsoever. He went hard into the inside wall, went back up into traffic, and Briscoe barely missed it, or barely hit him. Could have missed him, but the 20 is high centered from the 43. As you see, the red flag is now displayed. A hard crash down the backstretch entering turns 3 and 4. Martin Truex Jr. got turned down into the inside wall off of Joey Logano trying to block a run and went back up into traffic, and it was a hard hit for the 19 and the 20. The 20 has the 43's nose buried underneath the tailgate of that Toyota Camry. As Kurt Busch leading so far, he's led most of the laps today. Daniel Suarez right there in second, though, sitting comfortable, wanting to walk home with the championship. Daniel Suarez, of course, going to have to fight through Kurt Busch if he wants to be able to get it. But let's take a look at this replay of this big crash in turns 3 and 4. Yeah, Truex tried to make it, tried to block the 22, did not work out. Look at Denny Hamlin barely squeezing through, parted the seas there. And as of course the rest of the field came on through once everything was all clear, but Denny Hamlin could have easily been involved in that crash, managed to avoid it. So you can see everybody being towed to the garage. Christopher Bell with a ton of damage, and Eric Jones as well. And the field is going to go rolling once again, and the green flag's back in the air here in Gateway. 4 laps to go, and there's 3 wide for the race lead. Daniel Suarez bumped the one out of the way, and now he's to the lead. Here comes Joey Logano making it 3 wide for second now. Kurt Busch trying to get back to the front to try and get Daniel Suarez. Only 3 more laps remain. Logano's trying to look to the outside. 2 more laps to go. Can Suarez hold on to this championship? Logano's going to go wide, hard into the outside wall, and that's going to bring out a caution. Not what Daniel Suarez wanted to see. You see a replay here. Looks like the 22 lost it on the outside of the one car, got loose, and the tail end of that car smacked the outside wall, and that of course brought the nose up to the wall as well. And you can see the damage to the 22. 22 is now out. But now, will this open the door for Kurt Busch to snag the championship from the 99? We'll have to see how it turns out. Green flag back in the air. 2 to go here in overtime. Here comes Kurt Busch down to the inside of the 99, trying to look for a championship and trying to join Hamilton and Harvick as champions. White flag in the air. 1 more lap to go here in Gateway. Top 3 all single file. Suarez going to have a last charge here in the final corners. He's there. He's got half a car length there, but it's not enough. Kurt Busch will be a champion in the AAPCS. And what about that? 3 wins in the season for Kurt Busch and a championship, all in the same season. What a season it has been for the one car. And you can see the restart here. Suarez got a great restart on the low lane, but so did Kurt Busch. He came back on the inside, and then coming to take the white flag, Kurt Busch managed to sneak a nose out in front to lead that lap. And 12 laps led today for Kurt Busch. He won this race by half a car length. Suarez was there. If he had gotten to Kurt Busch's bumper, he could have bumped him and won the championship. But you can see here, Kurt Busch, your victor today. And Chris Buescher, Bubba Wallace getting some nice top 10s today. And Ryan Blaney, who missed the playoffs and was in the Final Four last season, as well as Tyler Reddick, they both managed to get good finishes as well. And the 2 other championship contenders of William Byron and Kyle Larson, both engine problems causing their days to end up in smoke and in the garage. So Hendrick Motorsports will have to work with the next-gen car next season to see what they can do to prevent that next time. We'll take a look at your playoff standings. Not really in need, but just to see how close it was. Kurt Busch is your champion here today, with Keselowski managing to get his way back up into the top 10 in the points. But we thank you all so much for watching this series and this season. It was quite a long one in the making, about a year it took me to complete this, so I appreciate everyone who stuck through to the end to see how this would play out. And Season 4 will not be announced soon. No plans for that as of right now. Still waiting for some next-gen diecasts. But please like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, especially if you are new and you want to see more of this type of content. And yeah, Season 4 will not be announced anytime soon, but do keep an eye out for any updates. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.